Hello there, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back once more to Grigsby's War in the Pacific Admirals Edition. So, we have some opportunities here. Namely, the possible interception of the American carriers in the south over here by Wake. I mean, I don't know if we have sunk the Lexington, but I'd like to imagine we have done so. Okay. So I can set ships to enter the convoy system over here, but we need to get those convoy ships over there to actually do so. Surface combat. Right, over here. That's what I want to see. Now, we have set our planes to start searching over there. That would be lovely. It's namely over here that I'm interested in. I'm really hoping that my G3s, the G3M2 Nell, could actually reach over here. That'd be interesting. So I'll take a look at the G3. There we go. Right, so, aircraft comparison. Your Japanese Navy? I suppose it's a level bomber. Yep, the G3M2. Something comparable. Wish I could search by availability. Yeah, there we go. Wow, B-32 Dominator? What the hell is that thing? I love seeing the super fortresses. That's really cool. A Liberator. Right. A B-10. I've never seen one of those before, and they are absolutely cool. Right, so we'll go with an A-20 Havoc. We'll have it compared to the B-17. I mean, that is available in the same sort of time period. So we can see here they are... Well, the B-17 is faster. Cruise speed is just generally higher. Though this has a higher endurance. Shorter range, however. Altitude higher. They're just meant for different things, really. Hard to compare, really, when they're designed for different roles. But we'll proceed then. I'll just quickly save here. I feel like there's a lot I'm missing in the turns, but it's one of those things where there's a lot that's going to happen over the course of the game. And I'm not going to be able to do, like, 2 hours worth of things in some turns. It's not like the first turn. That's what I'm trying to say here. So, hopefully we'll see some good things. I feel bad for the Wake invasion, but if it keeps them in place for the time being, that'd be good. Okay. Banda. It would be lovely if our G3s could actually get out there and do some damage. I imagine they're going to take a lot of damage from the, the enemy's planes. But even if a few planes could get through and do some damage to the ships there, that would be quite incredible. They're far from Pearl Harbor. Well, the thing is, if they do get through, say we lose a few planes, but we hit a ship with a torpedo or something like that, and we force it to return to port, it's going to return to Pearl Harbor, in which case we could intercept it with Kido Butai. I mean, I'd love to hit a carrier. I really do think there's a carrier there. Like, those dive bombers didn't come out of nowhere. They didn't just come out of the Legion of Doom's, like, Pacific headquarters. They're there somewhere. We found Lexington. There's Saratoga. Enterprise to find yet. So if I could find Saratoga or Enterprise and potentially sink one of them, or both of them, that'd be incredible. We could try to just entirely negate the American carrier threat. I do believe the British will have some carriers. I have no idea where they are. I don't even know if they're going to be over here. Ba-dum-bum-bum. Ba-dum-bum-bum-ba-dum. Ba-dum-bum-bum. I do hope I've not turned off the sound effects. Right. Oh, good. Very good, actually. Only one coastal gun fired, wow. Yeah. Ah. The Sargo. All I need is one good depth charge, that's all I need. Yep, they're out of anti-submarine warfare ammo. So no success there. They are in danger, but they are destroyers. They are pretty bloody hard to torpedo. Yeah. So the SS Sargo took 0 damage. So we need to send those ships to replenish their ammunition. Right, we have Seawolf. Hopefully we could have better luck here. Did we achieve anything? No, we're out of ammunition. Okay. So we'll have to send those destroyers off to rearm. So you can see it's pretty difficult for the Japanese to actually take on these submarines. We are not very good at it. Ba-dun-da-dun. Ah! Right. Whereabouts is this? Okay. These are... patrol boats? Kasagi. Right. Miri. Oh, I know it is, yeah. Okay. So they sent out some patrol boats, I think, then. Okay. So that was just over here, then. Is withdrawing after combat? Are you kidding me? Right, Guam. So we have the heavy cruiser cargo. Let's see. Penguin. Okay. I love that. We actually did quite a lot of damage there, wow. Quite a lot of damage. And we took no damage in return, fantastic. So there's a night naval bombardment. Okay, so we'll see the landings at Guam soon. Right, Wake. Now, we might have a better chance of surviving at Wake due to the night. That might buy some time. Okay, so these are Londons at Wake. 16. Oh wow, that's quite a lot actually. Well, that's always going to happen. It's inevitable, really. There's not much moonlight as we can see here, so it's a fairly dark night. Weather is overcast too. Right, so now we're in day. Patrol boats. Only 2 coastal guns fight in defense. Not bad at all. Now it's really going to be telling if the Wake invasion force is hit again by planes. I kind of want them to be, I kind of don't, right? We don't know where the enemy is down here. I'm really going to have to hope on the fact that we did cripple or destroy the Lexington. Who knows, we may find them again. We might get that lucky. These submarines do have search planes. At least some of them do. Interesting. Observer plane detected. God damn it. Okay, so I apologize about that bloody thing in the background. That would be my family setting off the bloody fire alarms. Okay, we got through to the airfield. Not bad. Taking out that airfield would be quite important. There has been a number of raids from over here. Right, 2 damaged. Not bad then, we can repair them. Ah. What have we found? Okay, weapon 1. Right. So we didn't damage the ship, but hey. That's all that counts. Right, we do have a large attack over here at Hong Kong. That's good. 1 damaged. Rifles Canada. So, it's horrific to know that those submarines are still out there. And they will continue to plague me in the future. So we are going to have to really try and find them. You can see one's still over here. Did quite good there. Impressive. Oh, we lost one. Brilliant. 1 destroyed and 2 damaged. Da da da. I may tell my bombs to approach at lower altitude. They'd actually have a better chance of hitting. Alright, 3 of them were damaged, that's pretty good. I do really wonder what's going on over here. We know there's enemy task forces in that area, so we know where we're looking, so that's good. And we do have Kidobu TIE fighters approaching that area. It is... Right, they're coming from my ships then, huh? It doesn't look like they'll get through easily. Right, Blenheim was damaged. They went for the big army, but no damage. Yes, we do need to neutralize these air bases. Oh good, we got one with flag. Right. Those American submarines are really good to be a pain in my arse. The American submarines, though, I don't know. Well, Allied submarines, I don't know if they fired off some torpedoes. Some of them may have fired off some torpedoes. But I don't know where they could be headed. They could be headed towards Okinawa. And like the southern home islands. I just really hope we don't have our transports intercepted by them. That would be nice. Looking forward to the day that I finally reach Hong Kong. Taking Hong Kong would be amazing. I need to find out where the Congo is on that task force. I need to find out how long it's going to take them to arrive back in Japan. Right, so we actually have taken the base at Parai. That's fantastic then. So we'll wait for our unloading to finish and then we can start to advance. Ah, so there's a Congo. So the bad weather has prevented them from carrying out reconnaissance. And that's the thing as well with the Japanese. It wasn't really well, the Japanese carriers didn't perform their own reconnaissance. It was basically reconnaissance planes from the cruisers and battleships that did that role. Which makes sense. I mean, your aircraft carriers, they're there to carry your bloody offensive power. Ten Allied ships near Palmyra, moving east. 10 Allied ships. That's a lot of ships, so that's definitely that task force then. So, we do have something to go on then. Moving east. So they are moving towards Pearl Harbor. So what I'll do then with my submarines that are near Pearl Harbor is I could have them sent on an intercept course. Or at least keep them on the side of Pearl Harbor to the east. Well, the western side of Pearl Harbor. It's a good thing we saw that intelligence. That's very useful. Yep, we took the base over here. We need to reach Manila. Yeah, see. That's got to be an American carrier. It's got to be. Interesting they would head out here, though. We do have submarines, moving on an intercept course. I do need to send more out, actually. So we know it's heading this way. Right, they're into the airfield. Okay. So, actually, 5 of the Dauntlesses were damaged. We didn't take any losses, or we didn't really take any damage either. So that was actually really good for us. Oh god. Megami? Okay. One of the Hudsons were damaged. I need the web to clear over in the east so I can bloody find out what's going on over there. Those submarines need to get in that area though. We are sending further submarines down to that area actually. And so what I might do with some of the other submarines is, instead of having them sent to where we last saw them, have them sent towards Pearl Harbor again. Basically, our submarines are slower by about 10-ish knots. But if we can get that head start, that'll make a difference. Okay, bombarding Guam. Only 8 casualties, but we are doing quite a lot of damage to the actual installations over there. And again. Okay, so we're unloading, repairing ships. There we go. So 24 hours has passed. Right. So these men are heading towards the Chow. I really do think this is what we need to do. If we can capture these rail lines, then I think we're going to be in a position where we can sort of... Well, I mean, you take a look at the situations in past wars. I mean, the situation on the Eastern Front in World War One was initially that well, when the Russians moved into, like, Galicia and into East Prussia, they had to switch over to motor vehicles due to the fact that their trains just could not operate on the different gauge tracks, which was something that would actually be found out by the Germans a few years later, that their trains couldn't operate on Russian gauge tracks. So yes, so the Russian army at the beginning of the First World War in the east had about 660 odd vehicles. 2 of those being ambulances, so it was about 600. I think it might have been about 667 motorized vehicles. So you can imagine that was pathetic for the entire military over there. As such, ammunition, men, personnel, material had to be moved by cart for the most part, which led to horrific situations where ammunition just could not be brought up. The supplies needed at the front just weren't there. So that's what I want to try to avoid. And so by having the rail networks of China under my control, I'll be able to move material, men, and supply. And all without having to use ships, so we don't have to use as much fuel. Okay, hopefully I'm not moving out too many troops from Manchuria. I think I'll refrain from moving any more now. But you never know until it happens. Can I speed this up? Don't think so. But this is almost the end. So all in all, once this is done, then we'll be good to go. I'm just hoping that it'll be done in one episode. But there's not that much more to move now. And it doesn't take that long. I do find it interesting to see the routes that they take. I do adore this map though. This map mod is absolutely superb. I wish there was like an overlay, like in the other Gary Grigsby games, where you could see your control and enemy control. That'd make it a lot easier just to sort of determine at a glance what the situation is, but that's just a pet peeve. Okay. It just made me wonder. Well, the thing is, the Soviets will automatically activate, I believe, in either 1945 or 1946. So eventually we will face the Soviets. That will be hell. I can't imagine having to deal with that. Especially against all that armor. But we'll see. Okay. So it looks as though this will end up being an episode where I have to merge 2 parts together. So of course there may be a little bit of a delay in audio in the next part. If that's true, then I apologise. Right, the 25th Division. So there's a lot of good stuff there. The field AA, the divisions, the support, all of that's good stuff. I do need to send more supply than to Sishao. I am sending a lot more men there. And as such I need to keep them well fed and well supplied. That garrison unit will be useful. Right, there we go, the 29th Division. So indeed, that's why I like the rail so much. I just want to be able to move my supply like that. Otherwise, we are going to face a hell of a lot of problems. And that would be inevitable. Right, I wish it didn't move all units individually, but hey, fine. Ah, well. Dun 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 dun. Dun 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 dun. I'm looking forward to having more artillery. I really do think artillery is just fantastic. Oh, right, finally. The attack on Wake. That might wake us up. Hey, hey. Where is it? Ah, right, this is over here, the ping pool. Okay. Yeah. That did not go well. For either side, really. Okay, fortifications are being expanded here. I would be tempted to actually turn off these fortifications. They're really not needed, and it's probably taken a lot of resources that would be better spent elsewhere. Moving on resources. Okay, so there we go. Production phase, supply movement phase. I definitely do need to take a look at my rail networks and feel them out. Kind of feel where the supply is needed and where it's going. End of day. There's a lot of phases to go by here. Low garrison leads to damage and 1 VP loss. Huh. Right. So I do need to actually move troops into those areas. I need to figure out how to actually create smaller units. If I could create smaller units of men, that'd be good. Or it might be just the fact that I have to leave those men there. Right, there we go, finally over. But that's something that we can figure out, and I'm sure somebody will be able to give me some advice on that. So we have started to move our submarines here. So now there's an enemy task force moving east. It's an empty radar. I need to have them on human control. Right, so we know that's there. Yeah, look at that. It's now APD, APD, DDD. Where is Kitabutai? Alright, so Kitabutai is over here. The good thing is we do have our oilers over here. Yes, they have moved a significant distance. So, until next time, guys, thank you so very much for watching, and do let me know your thoughts and feelings on this so far. What do you reckon we should do? And, yes, until next time, goodbye for now.